Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you guys about a loop project that will just print numbers like from even numbers from 1 to 50, and I'll make another project with you guys that like until 50, like every third like multiple of 3 will print like something, every multiple of 5 will print something, and multiple of both of them will print something else. So let's get started. First, let me tell you guys what we will do in this lesson and what there are. So first, this lesson uses loops. And a loop is a program that iterates through numbers from 1 to 50. We'll use a for loop. We'll use conditional statements, modulus operators. We'll print and output handling. We're gonna handle that. We'll use code structure and readability as well. Okay, so let's get started with these two projects. So what I want to do first is, as usual, we'll delete this. Now I'll just go here, and as usual, we'll start the code. System.out.print ln, and then we'll do even numbers from 1 to 50, and we'll put this here. Now we'll go and put a space here, and then we'll put another space there. So now we'll have another space. So now what do we do? Well, now we'll type a for statement for, and then we'll put brackets int, and then we'll do I equals 1. We're setting a variable. We'll do this, and then we'll do I, and then we'll do is less than 50. We don't want to like, we'll do it exclusive, so we're not gonna use 50. Anything that is less than 50, and I'll just put the semicolon there. Now we'll do I plus plus. Okay. Now I'll just put a bracket there, and I'll put a space there, and we'll start this. I'll put a curved bracket there. Now I'll go here. Now I'll put a space here and type if I, we'll type I equals, and no, we'll put a percent. So it's called a modulus symbol in Java and in other programming systems. So it's used to like print out remainders and stuff like that, because we're doing even numbers with, we'll tell the computer to print like numbers that have like when divided by 2 have a remainder of 0. So technically that's true for all even numbers. So let me just start this. If I modulus 2 equals, we'll put 2 equal signs there, and we'll put a 0, and I'll put another curved brace there, and this code will, I'll type a comment here. I'll type check if number is divisible by 2. So that's basically what that does, okay? So now we'll do system dot out dot print ln, and then we'll do I, and I'm sorry about that, I'll do I plus double quote, and there. Now we'll put this there, and let's run this code. Okay, so this is what it's gonna do. So even numbers from 1 to 50. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and so on. We can also make this with free. Let me show you guys. Let's run this code. You can do this with any number you want. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, yeah. And you can change your range from like 50 to say perhaps 100. Now let me run it now. And there we go. You can actually type floats as well. And it'll just print even numbers. So let's just go back by 2. Let's go back to the original code. Alright, so that's what the code basically does. Let me run one more time. And there you have it. Now let me make another project and show you another smaller project we can do here. So as you remember, we'll go to new Java project. We'll make a name. Java, since I'm teaching you guys, I'm gonna make it Java 4th lesson B because it's a second area in there. Now we'll do next, and there's nothing else here. I'll just click finish. Now Java 4th B, I'll right click there, go to new, click class, and make this. I'll copy this. You guys can put any name you want. Usually you'll want lowercase names, but uppercase names aren't really bad anyways. So we can also click, we need to click this as well. And as soon as we click finish, there we have it. We have another code. So what we'll want to do is delete this and we'll start the code again. We'll start writing another code this time since I want to show you guys something else. So we already wrote this, right? So we're gonna move to another project. So this is a mini project that shouldn't take long, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. So let's start with typing 4. And for int I equals 1, we'll type the same thing, semicolon. Now we'll do I, we'll do less than 50, and we'll do I plus plus. And we'll do the same thing we did in the last one. We'll put a space and put a curly brace there. Now, what is next? Now we'll write an if statement. We'll do if I and then modulus symbol, we'll put a percent for the modulus. I and 15 double equals to 0. So it's saying if I number divided by 15 equals 0, the 4 multiples of 15, then we'll go there, put a space, and then we'll put another curly brace there. So system dot out dot print ln, and we'll call this loop 3. Okay, and we'll put a semicolon there. Now we will delete this. Now we'll move on here, okay? So now you're gonna ask, what do I type next? So now we'll just bring this back here. We'll close this loop. Hold on, let me system.out.println loop free. Now we'll go on to the next line. In the next line we'll write this. We'll put this here. Let me take these back. Okay. Now we'll move a couple of spaces here. And we'll type else if. And then we'll do else if. And then we'll do this. We'll type I percent modulus sign free double equals 0. Now we'll put a space there and start another curly brace. Then as soon as we do that, we'll just type system the out.println. We'll just copy this and we'll call this loop 1. Okay? Now that we move here, we'll type else if again. One more time. And then we'll do this and call this loop 2. And instead of I free equals 0, we'll type 5. Else if I percent 5 double equals 0, and then system.out.println will equal to loop 2. And then we'll do one more statement. Now we'll type in else. Let me bring this back. Else curly brace. And then we'll do system.out.println I. So this will print the number if, like, it's like if already that number is, not any of the following. Let me just put this down a bit. And I'll bring this around here. And let me do this. Let me see what's wrong here. And okay. It seems like I forgot to put the semicolon there. So anyways, let's run the code. As you see, it's like 1, 2. So remember this, loop 1 is free, loop 2 is 5, and loop 3 is 15. So from smallest to largest. 1, 2, loop 1, 4, and then this should be 5 and 6. And if it's a multiple of both of them, it will print loop 3 instead of loop 1 and loop 2. So let's move on back here and we'll see a pattern here. So 1, none, none, like loop, no loop, no loop, loop, no loop, 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 no loop, no loop. So, and then it's loop, loop. So that's a pattern. So that's basically it for today's lesson about loops. And and like for using modulus and using else if else statements. So thank you guys for watching today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you like this lesson, please leave a like and put a comment to support my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next lesson.